This is Leila Torres from OrigamiSpirit.com. Today we are going to do this greeting card using a traditional origami windmill like this one. To make the windmill first, we are going to use a big piece of paper to demonstrate. For a color windmill, we have to start on the white side. Divide the paper in half, bringing one corner to the opposite. We are going to create the diagonal folds. Now bring one border to the opposite border, divide it in half as well, open and repeat on the other side. Bring the border to the center. Repeat on the other side. Open and repeat the operation as you rotate the paper. You create a grid of 4 by 4. Bring the corner to the center, creating a diagonal fold. Do the same on the opposite side and on the two adjacent sides. Turn it over. Poke the paper in the intersections shown 4 times. You create like a dish. Bring those centers to the center, the side to the center. Turn and repeat. And that's the base, that's called the windmill base. From this, we are going to create the windmill. Insert your finger and then push so that a point sticks out, and continue around doing it 3 more times. This is the traditional windmill. Here we are finished now. And that's what you need to do for the card. The only thing we are going to use here, smaller paper. I have here some pattern paper, a couple of pieces, one bigger than the other. The bigger one is about 2 inches and the smaller one about 3/4 of an inch, or 5 centimeters for the big one and 2 centimeters for the smaller one. We are going to use them or fold them the same way, the windmill base. And here I have one that is already finished, following the procedure that I showed before. I use some glue to paste the smaller one onto the bigger one in the center. Then I want to create a little dot. I use a hole punch to make that tiny circle. And I use it in the center as a decoration. So here we have our windmill all finished. Now we are going to apply it to the backgrounds. In this case, the background will be blue. Also, you can make a double windmill. You just make two of them and glue them together, rotating one a little bit on top of the other. So here we have our background. We are going to draw a line, the line that represents the stick of the windmill. So I place it where I want it, and I'm going to make a little stick that is slanted. So I mark the center where it should stick and the beginning. I use a piece of paper as a ruler and make a dash line to create the idea of bamboo. I use two different colors. You can use two different colors. Make the line a little thicker. And we have the stick all made. Now we glue the windmill to one end of the stick. Remember that you can make the windmill double by making actually two of them. So now we are going to proceed to apply this to a real card. I have here a 6 by 4.5 card, and here what we will do is this central area embossed or raised so that it gives a little bit more of an appeal to the card. For that I have this clean card, exactly the same size, and to create embossing I get an extra card, single card, and in the center I glue a smaller card which is a little bigger than the blue card where the windmill is. I have one that is already glued, so I am going to proceed to put it inside the card. I put it on the table, and with a little tool like this spoon, or also with this bamboo tool, we can press along the inside card, the central card which is inside of the card. All four sides to create a nice frame. Now we are finished. Remove the card from inside and you have the central area all raised. We then proceed to take the card with the windmill. As you see, it's a little smaller. Glue it, and we are finished. This is the card. Now you can create different colors. I have here an example with one with pink and yellow, and also I have one longer one which is has the windmills are double, as I showed before, and we are all finished. Now you can create these cards as a birthday greeting or a get well. Thank you very much. This is Leila Torres from origamispirit.com.